It has complex, rich characters and deep emotion and passion and romance, violence and love. I'm not doing that just to be clever. I'm doing that to help the audience get a feeling of when the audience read that book in 1925, what it meant, that there was jazz in there. Like it was dangerous and intoxicating and thrilling and sexy, and it was jazz. F. Scott Fitzgerald came up with this phrase, the jazz age. Here was a film about a person who had come from nothing, from a dirt-poor farm background, and who had created himself. And, you know, he could have created himself and made himself illegally wealthy and be this fantastico for corrupt reasons. But actually, it turns out that he has a cause, and it's all for issues of the heart, and this makes him a hero. So he's the most romantic of anti-heroes, if you like. Gatsby's dark obsession, his absolutism. Gatsby will not let anyone rewrite the script he has written for his life. And that's what makes the book so much more. It's a wonderful romance, but it's a tragic romance. Now, the real love in Gatsby is actually, I think, in the end, the man who stands by Gatsby when everyone else abandons him. And here's this guy, kind of crazy car and mad new money and a kook and strange and putting on these far-out, decadent, ridiculous parties. Part super cool and totally a joke. But by the end of it, Nick Carraway realizes just how morally bankrupt Daisy, Tom, less so Tom actually, but how morally bankrupt these East Eggers are, and how, for all Gatsby's fault, he had a cause, he had a truth, he had a heart, and he was genuine. And that's what makes him great to Nick Carraway. There was something about the friendship of Toby and Leonardo and the partnership of them in character, as actors and as friends, that made a special possibility. And it was certainly a special experience in the making of the film. The thing I really wanted to exploit in 3D was watch these actors who are in the absolute prime of their powers, you know, in an 11-page acting scene in one room, the plaza, going at each other in 3D, because it's somewhat like the theatre. The immersion is somewhat like the theatre.